Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best hand coffee grinders. Starting at number 5. Hario iScurton Pro. One of the best ways to get quality grinds on the cheap is a good manual grinder. And everyone from our coffee reviewers to experts at the Specialty Coffee Association and Coffee Project New York swear by Hario's Skirton Pro, a compact little number that tucks away nicely just about anywhere and makes scant a sound. This is also a great choice for folks who don't want to wake up sleeping households early in the morning. Coffee grinders tend to be shockingly expensive to most people, which is why coffee experts point budget or minimalist-minded home coffee brewers to manual coffee grinders. They work almost infinitely better than most machines 2, 3, and even 4 times their price. So long as you're grinding for anything but espresso or finely ground stovetop coffee. A mocha pot or a Turkish/Greek/Arabic coffee pot, this device is plenty precise for a quality brew. Note, if you are making espresso or Turkish coffee, you'll need something a little more finely tuned. And we can't recommend Commandante's C40 enough, either the 3 Malawian kwachas or the newer 4 Malawian kwachas, if you can find it. Coming at number 4. Baratza Set 270. Achieving the perfect espresso grind requires a finely tuned auger designed for working with precise, minuscule particles. If you're exclusively making espresso, the Baratza Set 270 is one of the best coffee grinders you can buy. One of the common issues with coffee grinders is that most will pulverize your beans to dust, much smaller than the generally recommended 250 to 500 micrometers for espresso. This is where the Set 270 shows what it's made of. This machine is easily programmable. With 3 timed settings you can adjust down to the 100th of a second. And it fits most, if not any, portafilter. Overall, the Set 270 is an excellent choice if you're serious about espresso, or use a mocha pot, which also requires particularly fine grounds, but it might be overkill for less precise brewing methods. Our top pick, the Baratza Encore, will suit most other coffee making needs. At number 3. Baratza Virtuoso. If you want the best possible grinder for as little investment as possible, the Virtuoso Plus is your best bet at the moment. It isn't as immaculate in its performance as its sibling, the Set 270, but it covers just about every grind size, can usually just barely pull off espresso grounds, and is equally as dependable. The Virtuoso Plus is also what barista trainer Samnai of Coffee Project New York chooses to use at home, citing that it's easy to use, easy to clean, churns out consistent grounds, and offers just enough settings, 40 in all, to be viable for any brewing method. That said, this is a do-it-all package at a reasonable price, and if you take your home coffee seriously, it's a great step toward improving your setup without making a major investment. Top quality burr grinders can easily go for 4 figures. Number 2 of my list. OXO Brew Conical. The quietest of the machines we tested, at 70 decibels, a noise level we compare to a vacuum cleaner 1 yard away. OXO's conical burr grinder is the gadget to buy if you're a French press, drip, or pour-over enthusiast who is ready to trade in their blade grinder for an entry-level burr grinder. We ended up with a little more than half of our target French press grind size, with lots of fines mixed in, but fared slightly better when we switched to a coarser setting. Our coffee was certainly a step up from the batches made with blade grinders. While we applaud OXO for outfitting this grinder with a stainless steel burr without sacrificing affordability, we found the Baratza Encore's burr to be more robust. It's a leap up in price for a reason. Otherwise, it's a better investment than any blade grinder we've tested. So if you're not willing to make the investment in an Encore, or a fellow Ode, this will be a major improvement in your home coffee setup. And number 1. Baratza Encore Conical. The Encore won't get you immaculate grounds, but it will reduce the number of boulders and fines. How coffee pros refer to too large and too small particles in each grind. Using groove sieves, a set of stacked sifters that separate coffee grounds at your determined grind size from any outliers. We found that the Encore managed between 70 and 80% of our target French press grind, 600. 1100 micrometers, outperforming the other grinders we tested. However, when we tried a finer grind for espresso, 250 to 500 micrometers, the results were only 50 to 70% on target, with the irregular particles mostly being fines. A too small grind can lead to over-extraction, which results in a bitter brew. That being said, all burrs will eventually require replacement, regardless of material. This machine is also among the quieter burr grinders we tested, registering at 74 decibels, or a little louder than a vacuum at a yard away. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.